So, besides transportation issues with my now new job after this new shitty relationship and not being able to actually express the issues that I was having and find out a comfortable solution to, oh wait, me trying to complain about it happened after I had already moved out. But before I had actually decided to move in with these people, I had an issue where I was actually hanging out with this new person at their place, and um, my one of my sisters calls me saying that, hey, I don't know what we're gonna do. Our baby sister is freaking out because our brother got kicked out of the house because supposedly mom got mad and raged about something, tried to take away his gaming system, and he like slapped her on the hand, um, and all of that. And I was just like, fuck, I don't have a place yet, so I can't take him in. And so I started to like potentially message other people in the family. Like I messaged one of my other aunts. I messaged the rich aunt, and I messaged my uncle, like saying, hey, can you guys take him in if like mom's not gonna let him stay at the house anymore or whatever the case is. And I'm rushing through this because my phone's dying again. Um, Whatever the case, all of them either didn't respond or said no. That pissed me off. I posted on Facebook, how is a boy supposed to know how to be a man if nobody ever teaches him? Because we never get taught anything. We just are expected to fucking know this shit by her fussing about not having shit in, the circles. And so then I posted another thing and I said, maybe the problem is that we expect our children to raise our other children, and that becomes a problem. That was actually for one of my friends. Because both of us ended up being parentified children. And I'm not even sure she was the oldest, but it was actually for one of my friends because we were both like raising other people's children while also being children, and that was what the post was about. Well, it turns out my cousin, who was also a parentified child, liked it, and this is why I've always been like weary about sharing my story anywhere, especially any place public. But fuck that shit now. So I actually ended up getting a message from my aunt that's like in minutes, like going off on me, threatening me, and like a whole pages. I got receipts too. I saved all those screenshots and I never let them go because, yeah, that's just how I am. Because you have to have physical proof with these people or else it didn't happen. Shit, my phone's fucking dying. Hold on. I'll be back when I charge. Okay, picking up where I left off. So basically, I took the screenshots, kept the receipts, and yes, I have them backed up. And mind you, this shit happened all in like 2017. And I still have the receipts because in my family, whenever somebody does something like this massively wrong, we just pretend like it never happened. So yeah. Anyways, back to that. So basically, what happened was my aunt actually sent me a whole bunch of messages, like threatening messages, and basically said that she should have left me in the last abusive relationship that I was in, and that she never should have saved me. And I was like, oh, so you don't give a fuck if I was dead. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. Now you know why I have all of these now I know why I have all these unaliving tendencies, because you guys actually don't give a fuck about my life. And so cuz like she previously, before this point where she like messaged me going off and shit like that, she had actually like messaged the person that I had left and like threaten them or whatever. And this was like the first time I'm actually being protected by family that I know of. And I was just like, wow, that's interesting. I mean, I wish you hadn't done that because, I'm just leaving. There's nothing, I'm not missing anything besides things. So, it is what it is. But, supposedly they were just like, well, at least I didn't hit her or some shit like that. And I was just like, okay, right. But yeah, the shit had escalated to hitting other things. But, you know, whatever. I was out of the situation, didn't fucking matter anymore. They don't exist to me anymore because that's how I go through life. If we have a falling out, that's it. You don't exist. I move on. You can do whatever the hell it is that you want because we're not connected. And so this was the first time that has been like turned directly on me. And I was just like, wow, like you really don't care about my life. Like you really don't give a fuck. And so going forward, I was just like, okay, whatever. And basically, I sent a message back saying, I stopped being afraid of you guys a long ass time ago. And so basically, this put me in that rushing state of now I have to hurry up and get out of this house because at the time, my mom was threatening to have the Wi-Fi cut off. And I had just started college again. And I was in college for freaking computer science at this time. I had just started college. If I lost internet, I wasn't going to be able to do my classes. And I was just like, now I'm fucking stressed because now I'm not going to be able to like get my degree so that I can actually have a better paying job and, you know, move on with my life. Because I really wanted to be independent, so I chose computer science because like it's a very broad field. You can pretty much do anything. Plus, you know, it was a realistic career choice. So it's my second go around of fucking college, and I just started. So I ended up freaking out like shit. I don't have a place and I can't take in my brother. And everybody's like completely going against me right now over a fucking Facebook post. This is absolutely... So yeah, the situation, absolutely fucking ridiculous. And I'm just like, shit, now I'm like stuck. So I ended up like kind of rushing into this situation where I'm just like, okay, now I'm living with these people. Because I needed to get out of there and quick before my job and my school got sabotaged because of this instance. And so basically I was like quietly going in and out of the house and didn't let anyone know my movements or anything like that. And mind you, I'm doing all of this with no phone service. I'm using like one of those like, what the fuck they're called? Wi-Fi phone call things back before they became such a huge thing that everything requires a subscription now. And yeah. So basically, they turned on me. But the thing is like, what got me wasn't even just that she had messaged me threatening me. When I told her that I wasn't afraid of them anymore, that I stopped being afraid of them a long time ago, she ended up messaging the person that I was dating and basically threatening him too and saying that, oh, she's going to do the same thing to you that she did to the other one, and, you know, making it seem like I didn't end up in a really fucking bad situation that I needed to get out of. And all of that shit, like, oh yeah, she'll just use you up and, you know, you'll have nothing left after her, or whatever the case was. And, you know, like, they showed me the messages and I got screenshots from them too. So I'm pretty sure I still have those ones too. Because I take receipts because they always make me feel like it never fucking happened. And then after that, we both got blocked. And then nothing happened, of course, because it was an empty threat. And now, mind you, I had just assigned never to speak to her again after that. And my mother apparently had no idea that she had gone off the rails and done something like that. Mind you, this was done from an alternate Facebook account. And so, after all of that, this is why I don't fucking trust them. This is why I don't believe a damn thing that they fucking say when they say, oh yeah, we care about you. Like, threatening me, and then like, spouting that shit at somebody that I'm fucking dating. And now I have to scramble to fucking figure my way out of this before I get stuck, because that's what they do. They make you dependent on them and force you to need their help so that they can say that they saved you and then put you in a position to be so fucking stressed out and so needy that you don't know what the fuck to do. And it's fucking stupid.